Invincible Worldwide is a movement. Invincible is the idea that no matter who you are, what you look like, where your background is, where you come from, how you're built, you can achieve anything. You can live a life that's greatness. You know, deep down, all of us, we all want to live a great life that it's on our walls. We rise together, we inspire together. Invincible is life. So we rise together. It means the first stage is getting all of you guys to elevate to a whole new level, where you walk around feeling you can do anything. You walk around in life, in training, at home, anywhere you are, you're living that what we call invincible feeling, and that you're having that invincible feeling. Yeah? And then the next level is where we inspire together, which means that as well we want to bring together like-minded people, teach you guys a whole bunch of new skills. So when you're on the floor, you can inspire even more people. You know, and when you inspire more people, everyone gets inspired, and that's us achieving our mission of the community becoming a better place. Because if the community is a better place, the world becomes a better place. Yeah? That's the Invincible Worldwide mission. That's why it's Invincible Worldwide. Yeah? The reason why we run the Storm program and Storm team is because when I was a lot younger, my parents took me to this seminar where I learned stuff that like stuff about personal development, leadership, communication skills, success skills, stuff that it literally put me on a path that was different to most people. You know, because I grew up in this area, didn't have much, and I was shy. Couldn't do anything. I didn't believe in myself at all, right? I was one of those kids that in the corner you never even recognize, you know? From then onwards, that seminar just kind of put me on a different path. I learned stuff that you never learn in school. I learned stuff you don't learn in uni. And then after that, when I finished uni, built Invincible Worldwide, I started running bits and pieces with the team. And I felt, wow, damn, like this is making a difference. You know, we're not just doing martial arts anymore. We're changing them, right? So then we started doing this for high schools and corporates and so on, and we started charging like $2,000 an hour to do kind of this stuff. And then eventually I started to realize like this stuff is so important because it changes people's lives so much, you know, and there are so many people who don't get to have this knowledge. And in the last 10 years, I've spent over $20,000 of knowledge learning more and more and more. It's the stuff that, you know, CEOs, top athletes around the world, Olympic champions, the stuff that they invest in to learn, you know, how to perform at your peak, how to be in your zone, how to, you know, have charisma, how to have presence, stuff like that, you know. So I decided I wanted to find a few people from this family, you know, who has, there's two things, the skills, right, and also the attitude or the character, right. So you sort of have a bit of a head start. So then, when I want to build a program that boosts you to a whole new level, you know. Spoken to so many different people from all walks of life, right? So I've met kids who are disengaged and have no homes, have no families, right? And at the same time, I've met guys who like CEOs and all these millionaires who make six figures in like a week, you know? Big difference of people, but what I realized, everyone's essentially the same, yeah? And there are three types of people that I've met, right? So the first type of person is what I call the mediocre, right? So mediocre means, and you guys all know people like this, mediocre means every single day they're average. Every single day they just want to be the same, right? They're the ones who just want to watch more TV or play more games and just be the same. Yeah, next year you speak to them, they're exactly where they were. Yeah, and there's no drive, no ambition to try to be more, right? Okay. Now, 80% to 90% of our population are here. You know. Now, the second type of person is what I call the achiever. The achiever is a little bit more tenacious. The achiever wants to get out there. They want to achieve more things. They want to be winners. They want to either get more fame or make more money, or they want to just achieve things, right? The problem with that is, you know, everyone knows Jim Carrey, yeah? Jim Carrey says, I wish everyone's rich and famous, they have everything they want, only to realize it's not what we're looking for. I used to be here, I was like, oh, we want to be successful, we want to get our name out there, we want to do all these things. But then eventually you realize it's not enough, right? And I know deep down all of us, especially in today's society, we want something more in life. True? Everyone agrees? You know, at the end of your life, we want something more. The third type of person is what I call the hero. Right, so, yeah. Yeah. So the hero. Okay? So the hero, what it means is someone who does this thing, but they do it for a bigger purpose. Yeah? They do it for a bigger purpose. So that means that everything that they do is for the creative world, for the bigger purpose, to inspire people. Because at the end of your life, you will look back and say, I've done it. I've lived a life where I've changed people's lives. I've inspired someone. You know, it's not about trying to get more things. And I always compare, you know, Dragon Ball Z, right? Thor. You've seen Thor, right? Okay, so in Dragon Ball Z, you have Vegeta, right? In Thor, you have Loki. Now, those guys, they want to have a lot more. True? They're very hungry for power. They're hungry to beat the competition. They're hungry to beat everyone else. Why? Because they're trying to feed the ego, right? Then you have Goku, or you have Thor, right? What's the difference, right? Their power level and stuff is always similar, but what's different? This guy is always trying to do something to save the world, not for himself. Does this make sense? Goku, why is he always one step above? Because he's always trying to achieve greatness, not for himself, but for others, or for the world. Yeah? So what I realized, having met so many people, is that we all want to do this now. We all want to do something more for the world, not only for ourselves now. You know? And that's why you guys are in this room, because you have that kind of in you. Does this make sense? Yeah? If you didn't have this, you wouldn't be. True? Okay? Because there's a still spark in you that you say you want to inspire people. You don't just want to, you know, do it for yourself and so on. Right? So that's the whole Invincible mission, I guess. Yeah? And that's what we're trying to do. We're going to teach you a whole bunch of stuff, right? We're going to teach you a lot of stuff. To me, Invincible is not just about training yourself physically, because that's already done on the floor, but it's also training you mentally and also spiritually or emotionally, right? To get to this level, it's not easy, right? We're not all there yet, right? But to get there, there's got to be more growth, more improvement, things we got to do. And for us to do that, we've got to grow, right? So imagine this. I guess here's the topic of today. Let's say this is us, okay? Now we all have what we call comfort zone, true? Yeah? A comfort zone means a place where you feel comfortable. It could be your room, or it could be things you feel comfortable, right? Okay? Outside of your comfort zone is what we call fear. Things we're scared of. Would you agree? You know, fear is something that's everywhere. Yeah? But there's always a quote. You know, the hero and the coward have the same fears, but the hero does it anyway. True, right? We all have fears, yeah? But the difference is the hero will do it anyway, okay? Because if you understand that, you can push past fear, you get growth, okay? You grow. If you constantly push past your fear, you get growth, okay? What do most people do? Most people, they comfort zone, they reach a little bit of fear, they run back into their comfort zone, true, okay? But successful people or leaders, what we see fear, we push through it and see fear, get growth. Okay? If you keep pushing past growth, you get success. It's as simple as that. Okay? So that's the whole idea. Is this making sense for everybody? Yeah? Okay? So I want you to, we're going to be teaching you stuff where you might have to do things on the floor where you feel a bit uncomfortable, where you might have to introduce yourself to 20 people on that night, maybe, you know? But it'll be things where I want you to start facing your fears, okay? Start pushing yourself, because that's how we grow, okay? Is everyone committed to growing? Yeah, okay? Because you grow, you have everything in your path. So the whole idea is to teach you guys how to become leaders, so that you can go out there and inspire people. Inspire people here, inspire people out there, okay? Cool? Alright, there are 4 expectations of Storm, or 4, we even call it 4 core values that we all need to kind of embody, right? Okay? So the first one is, it's all on our walls, right? Everything you do, a leader, a successful person, everything we do, we play 110%, okay? The secret to success, the secret to all of us is everything that we do. I want you to always go all in, okay? Always give it your all. That means in your training, that means in your work, the way you carry yourself, the way you give people energy, the way you smile at people, the way you talk to people, everything you do, be a person that always gives 110, okay? Because the secret to success, you know, people say, you know, if someone tells you to do this much, do this much, okay? So the reason why I think it's so important, I've built Invincible over the last 10 years by doing this. Anytime I need to do something, I always do more, you know? One of our very first videos that went viral on YouTube, right? Our very old ones that we made. Normally when you edit a video, you edit it, maybe you make a few adjustments, you upload it and let it go, right? I made I not only made re-edits, I made 27 versions of that video before I uploaded it. Yeah, 27 versions means I make it. It's not a re-edit, but it's an actual different version, different music, different cuts, 27 times, right? And when I finally got it up, that was one of the first videos that reached millions of views. You know, so everything we do, even building HQ, you know, there were so many nights when I'm here at 3 a.m. just kind of picking what else I need to do to make this even better. Everything we do, so that's why we play on this level, okay? And to me, I guess the Invincible Worldwide brand, it's like, let's say if you look at cars, for example, right? You can choose to be a Hyundai or Kia, or you can choose to be a Lamborghini, right? Who do you think we are? We always try to be a Lamborghini. So that's the kind of level we want to play at, okay? Because whenever you walk on the streets, when you're wearing our shirts, you feel proud to be in the shirt. But that only comes from us doing all the stuff we do here, okay? Because if we're on the floor and we're lazy, we're on the floor and we're giving 90%, we're on the floor and we're giving 100%, we cannot earn that right to do that, okay? That's why it's so important we have to play on that level, okay? So first core value is always 110%. Everything you do, play on that level. Raise your standards everywhere you go, okay? The next one. Look good, feel good. What that means, come back to this. Everywhere you go, what I want you to do from now on, everywhere you go, is when you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, I want you to make sure you look good, you feel good, okay? What I mean by that is the way you look, the way you sound, the way you smell, take care of yourself, okay? I know it's a small thing, but if you do that, everywhere you go, number one, you feel more confident. Number two, everyone like being around you. The first key to kind of elevating people around you is to elevate yourself first, okay? So self-presentation. Feeling good means sometimes, you know, would you agree, sometimes during the day, you know, stuff happens and we feel negative, we feel bad, right? So what this also means, everywhere you go, if you hold a high standard, whenever you step into the doors, leave everything at the door. Come in, retrain, have a good time. So it's always controlling yourself. What this also means, you know how martial arts, right? And this is what I see really wrong in the martial arts industry, or even most industries. Martial arts should be about mastering yourself. Right? So then we physically master ourselves. I see so many masters or instructors of black belts, they're strong, right? But they go around being negative, they go around complaining, they go around getting angry over small things. I see it all the time. That's not mastery of yourself, that's not true martial arts. Arts is mastering your physical self, mastering your emotions, mastering every aspect of yourself. So you're always zen, you're always calm, you're always in control. That is true mastery. That to me is what Invincible should be about. Yeah, I just want to bring that up. So that makes sense, okay? Number 3 is energy. So what this means is we are all what we call light bulbs. I want you to imagine the floor. Imagine the floor and you have one instructor and you have everyone there, okay? The instructor is the main light, obviously, right? And then if the instructor's only being the light, everywhere else is pretty much dark except close to where the instructor is. So we want to have as many light bulbs as we can to light up the whole place. So what I mean by lighting up is that energy. Give everyone positive energy, make everyone have a good time, so you have a good time as well, okay? So that's what energy means have a positive attitude, high five people, initiate high fives, smile is a big one, okay? When you're on the floor, smile, and just have a good time, you know? So that's the biggest thing. Number 4, genuine care means, going back to what we talked about here, you know, sometimes some people are like, oh, hi, how are you going? Oh, good, and then they walk off, right? So it's just like you're saying hi just because you feel you need to say hi. Genuine care means, hi, how are you going? But you literally want to listen, you literally want to find out about it, you literally want to understand it. Going beyond just the surface of hi, hello, and so on, but really caring for people. Because I think that's what humanity is all about. If you literally do this, you feel good, everyone else feels good, the world lifts up.
Being 110 every day in what you do, no matter what it is, training, being at work, being at home, family, just whatever you do.
Mine was the same as Will. 110% really stood out to me, especially the aspect in which you leave everything at the door and come in to try inspire others and be the best version of yourself you can be.
For me, it would be the energy and like the concept of being the light for others, because I know it's something that I struggle with sometimes. So I definitely want to be able to inspire everyone around me.
Throughout the weeks, we'll show you exactly how to.
When I come in the doors of Invincible, I try to aim for 2 things. I try to learn something from others, no matter physical, mental, or anything. Yeah. And I try to inspire at least one person. Try to remember their name. Try to correct their technique, and that makes me feel really good. Yeah.
I think for me it would be self-mastery, because a lot of people here were all here capable physically, but I think the emotional and spiritual sides are really neglected. So that's something like I really like to see emphasizing.
Well, I'm actually like a pessimistic person, so I feel like being in the STOLT program and with these 4 core values will help me a lot with the support of everyone. So that's what I'm aiming for, to be a positive person.
I think the look good part will be a challenge for me. I hope to think that I put a lot of energy into everything that I do, and I do commit to pretty much 110% every time I'm here. So that's what I do.
When you were talking about genuine care, for me it stood out because a lot of the time, like when you talk to people, yeah, it's like, oh hi, how you going? But like you're not really listening, and like to know when you do talk to someone and they really do care, it makes a difference, you know? Yeah.
Mine would be for today the inspiring together part, where just the sheer size of everyone here is just kind of like a pay it forward thing. It's only going to get bigger and bigger from what everyone learns here today, and then just like everything all together, like the genuine care, like passing it on to other people and spreading it out. Yeah.
Mine would be genuine care as well, because I feel like, especially at school, I feel like not everyone really decides to talk and like just ask just someone that they don't normally talk to, like how they're going or something, because sometimes that could be the highlight of someone's day. They're having a really bad day, it could like make a difference.
Mine would be the energy when we first walk in, and everyone's just so welcoming and friendly, and also we're on the mats and we're kicking and all that, helping each other grow.
I like genuine care because I feel like that's one of my main aspects for myself that I give off a lot. Even though I don't like really show a lot of smiling faces as an instructor, I do really care about everyone's progression. So seriously, like any progression I see, I just get so damn happy. Like any new landing that just like from that student, and like that face that they make, it brightens up my whole day. Like even if I'm having like the worst day of my life, but I get someone to like land a backflip or land like a really hard move that they couldn't land, it just makes me so much happier, just like to help them achieve that goal. So just genuinely caring for like what they want and like achieving it with them is just like one of the best feelings.
I like the idea how when everyone comes in, we all leave our negativity, you know, everything that's happened throughout the day, whether it's bad or good, it's out the door, and we're all here coming as one to help others and try and make ourselves better as well.
It would be energy and genuine care, just brightening up everyone's day, even though like you don't know if they had a good day or a bad day, but just like helping them out. You feel good about it too, and you just want to like spread out the love. So that would be mine.
Mine would be everything that we learned today, like especially the core values. I mean, everything we put, like the things that Alan said, we need all 4 of them just so we can inspire and change lives. It's not just one; they all like depend on one another to change someone's lives. Or like genuine care doesn't. We need the energy to make sure we are genuine to others, I guess, and like we look good, we feel good. Like then that energy comes off from us, and then that just goes off from them, kind of thing. Yeah.
I always say to the team, every night there's always a moment, you know, and there's always a magical moment we create, and we together we create this moment, you know. And so this place isn't just a martial arts gym or a place to train; it's a place of transformation. I'd say it's a place of we change lives. So and it feels great to have you guys on board to do that as well.